pedagogy precedes technology. It's not about using a fancy technology that's come out, but it's about seeing how it can be used to make learning more effective. Right? So from a language perspective, which is what I do, the fundamental challenge that we've seen among students is that of spoken English. Right? We have, in no school curriculum that I know of, good and not so good schools, there's no provision for spoken learning. Right? There is grammar, vocabulary, reading comprehension, and lots of other stuff. But spoken English is not really part of a curriculum, and which is why our students, and given that in a lot of schools teachers are also not speaking English, students grow up knowing some English but not being able to speak, or even at extreme levels even understand, because they've never heard a spoken English. So they know a little bit of grammar, they know some vocabulary, but they're not able to. So the biggest challenge is to get to speak, and we've seen the biggest benefits in language learning come from students able to speak, which gives them not only knowledge of English but also confidence in speaking, right? Which improves their morale and sort of self-worth, which has multiplicative effects. So this approach, in typical classroom, a teacher would ask a few students to speak up, right? In a 20-member, 30-member class, you have maybe 2 or 3 students, the bright ones who always speak, right? Because there's no more time than that. We have a structure to follow. In this model here, each student has a tablet, right? And they speak into the tablet, right? And they are able to, and the teacher then, so it's teachers control the students. So the teacher has a tablet and it controls all the student tablets. And the teachers push an exercise, students record their voices or their statements, and teacher can then pull them back in and give feedback. Right? So the speaking time, we've estimated, is going up by at least 10 times. Right? And that is not possible otherwise. And teacher has a tool which she's able to figure out who's not recorded, who's recorded, and therefore she's able to tell the student that why have you not recorded, please record. Right? So this habit of speaking is hugely impactful. And through this approach, we've figured that you can speak more than 10 times what you would speak in a normal class. Second is video as a learning reflection mirror. When we are growing up, our teachers used to tell us that you should speak in front of a mirror to improve your spoken English. Right? Now this is now the tablets come with an inbuilt camera, and that's as simple as as a mobile phone to record video on. Right? So there is an activity sort of a class where students are divided into groups, and their video of group discussions are recorded, and then they're played back in the class right there. Right? So students are excited because they're doing activities, and they're also excited because they're able to see themselves in the. We are all human beings, right? Emotional gratification is one of the key fundamental needs of all of us, right? We love to see ourselves up there, and students love it when you see when they see the video, and then they react. Oh, I'm speaking too fast, or I'm shaking my hand too much, or I'm not looking at the other participants, and it's a self-learning thing. And if the teacher is good, right, then the teacher can give additional feedback. But even the self-learning bit ensures that students are benefiting. Right? So whether it's group discussions, or it is presentations, or it's interview handling, or whatever it is, wherever public speaking is required, this has a great impact. Two-way communication, like I said, teacher is able to control what's going on in the classroom. So if she finds that students are, playing around the tablet, she can switch off the tablet of that student from her PC.